So for today's video I had considered doing an entire response to a video I have yet to even watch because I've been far too busy with overtime and of course being supremely lazy. I'm probably not going to watch the video anyway. But Trups, one of my patrons who I do stream with on my second channel at the moment while Parliament is in recess, cropped a comment. This one! Wow! Well, I guess sometimes we do need to pick ourselves up and give ourselves compliments. That integrity though, right? And integrity is going to be an integral part of this video. I might squeeze an article in at the end, but I do want to talk directly to one creator. Another thing I had intended on covering, by the way, was the recent claims by the government officials that they were going to start taxing properly companies like Amazon. But again, maybe at the end. You see, for today's video I want to talk about integrity. Because either any creator, one must have a certain level of integrity when they put across certain content depending on the genre they are in. So if you're going to do content that is critical of something, for example my channel, you have to try and approach it with a certain level of, well, skepticism, but also be interesting enough or willing enough to go and look for information that would either confirm what you believe that then proves what you are looking at is wrong, or confirm what they have said by providing more information so people understand why it is correct. It is that same integrity that then puts you on a bit of a pedestal with some people, what most would consider to be fans. It doesn't matter how big or small your channel is, integrity is important. So if you, for example, built a channel in social commentary, and then you were false flagged, and you grew because of that, and then because you were making consistently okay content, I would argue actually quite enjoyed it back then. And some now, occasionally, mostly 3-buck theatre, so I think now we know who I'm talking about. But I'm reluctant to say his name because of, well, integrity. Because while you yourself were the victim of it, and you built your channel from being very well known because of it, you have fallen prey to doing the same thing, and the reasons you have given have been totally unacceptable. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about right now, I am speaking of Mundane Matt.
I'm sorry I'm a soy-filled bitch and flag your videos.
A channel which I think a lot of you could safely say I am somewhat similar to. I do cover news. I've recently more shifted in the direction of injustice because I do really hate injustice. And I know somebody commented on a video about me saying that I think sex offenders should spend life in prison. Like, that is scandalous. Again, I will get to that in the future. For those who don't know, and I think it's important to get some context here, recently Cognitive Thought made a video. The video was flagged. It was about something called Polly the bear, where he was taught words and understood them, and I thought it was hilarious. The videos were made by Matt Jarbo, aka Mundane Matt. Mundane Matt was on a kill stream with Metica, Ralph, and some other people who I don't know. Oh, and Keemstar. Not long after, they introduced this thing that I had never heard of, where you can show who you have reported on. Quartering, oh, he was also on the stream. He showed a screenshot to Ralph, and it indicated he had flagged someone before for basically freebooting his content. And for one, I believe that basically said, go flag this guy's channel, which was his channel, Unsleeved Media. Or was it the Quartering? Doesn't matter. Mundane Matt, though, when requested, took his time.
There is a way you can show your reporting history on YouTube. I'll link it in the chat. So if you didn't do it, they should have nothing in it, correct?
Oh, the plot thickens.
Uh-huh.
No, hold on. I'm reading the article you sent.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. At least I think I know what he's talking about. There are ways you can show that. Got really quiet.
It got super quiet.
I'm reading.
It's literally like 7 sentences, buddy.
Hold on. No, well, no, because it linked me to something else.
It's a direct link.
Well, there's no link directly there to click on your actual reporting history.
I posted it in the chat. It's youtube.com/report history.
Oof.
The thing is, though, if you report a video and it gets taken down, it just says that information about this video isn't available.
So, just for example, I'm looking at mine. I've reported 3 videos in my history on YouTube One is a video called "Welcome to the Cum Zone," official music video. I don't know what that is, but I reported that for sexual content. The other one is "Stray from the Path," Goodnight Alt-Right, and then another one is a video where my content was infringed on. So yeah, Matt, you can just click on that direct link there, and it will show what your history is.
Okay, let me take a look at this here. Give me a second.
No, you're taking way too long, Matt. You're guilty as fuck. Take a screenshot. Well, we want to see what you reported, all right? Stop fucking around. It's been like fucking 8 minutes.
Jesus Christ,
Take
dude.
a screenshot and show him. No, I'm sick of you lying. You're such a fucking snake, and everybody can see through it. You're a fucking dirty little snake that fucking narcs on people and reports people to the cops, and then you come into this fucking call like a Walmart greeter. Shut the fuck up, take the screenshot, and show everyone now. 10 seconds, bitch boy, or you're a confirmed liar. 10, 9,
How
8,
am I able to hold on a
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, screenshot 2,
right.
1.
Look, Ralph,
the bitch.
I will
He's
say
the
no.
one that flagged your channel.
No, I'm not the one that flagged your channel.
Well, just take the screenshot.
Yeah, I know. Hold on here. I'm trying to I have to I don't have the I have to
We
upload
don't
it
want
to
any,
Imager.
element manipulation. Just
Nipping tool to Imager.
No, I don't.
Hey, Ethan, I sent you mine. It took a second.
It took literally 1 second. Is that what you
Yeah. There's one video in there,
Yeah,
which was telling people to flag my channel. That's the only one that's in there, but you can see it in your DM.
I see it. I see it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to share that. I don't care.
All right. Matt, where you at?
I am working on it right now. 1 sec.
You definitely are working on it.
Loading up Adobe Photoshop as we speak.
By the way, there's a screen from the recording. That's the video. He said I could show it, so there it is.
Yeah, that guy in that video was telling people to flag my video, so I said get fucked. But that was about it. And I lost it anyway.
Matt, where you at?
Matt, how long does it take to Photoshop something? Hurry up.
Literally, people on our Discord are doing their channels. It takes 30 seconds. They're pasting right now.
You can drop it in Google Drive right into the chat window here, Matt. Look, I just did mine in 10 seconds.
This doesn't look good.
Actually, Matt, just screen share it to us. Just pull it up and screen share it.
Yeah, you can do that, of course.
In fact, do that.
Are you trying to delete it right
instead
now?
of a screenshot.
No, because I've.
Come
not
on, open a new
flagged,
tab.
but,
It's fine.
I've.
No. No. Screen share.
So far, everybody else in this call
It's
has done
easy.
it in the time it took you to basically read it and find it. And people in the Discord have done it for their channels too already.
No, and the screenshot's not going to prove it because the screenshot is easily photoshopped. Screen share it just that window.
Yeah, Hellsup's got a point.
I mean, if it's no big deal, it's no big deal, right? I mean, just
Unless you flag so many things, and you're completely.
No,
blind.
just scroll up to the top. Just scroll up to the top.
Haven't flagged anything for copyright
Then
stuff.
why is it taking so long?
Couple
No,
of
this is
things
not. This
forward.
isn't copyright. This is not copy. This is not DMCA's. DMCA's is in a different section. This is only for
Yes.
content strikes. And Ralph's stream earlier tonight was taken down for a content strike, not for copyright. It was taken down for bullying and harassment. All of your bullying and harassment strikes will show right here on this window. So screen share us this window if you really didn't strike Ralph's stream earlier.
Do you want me to screen share mine, boys?
No.
No.
Are you gonna have like 400 tabs of weird porn open or something just for
It's
fun?
not. No. I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna screen share that.
Come on, Matt. What's up? You headed back to the quarry? Going back to collect more rocks? Let's see it.
No, because
just put it up, man.
all right.
What are you doing? What's the delay here?
This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I already thought. Look,
Not a good look, in the words of
I wasn't.
our friend Fuentes.
I really
Not a
wasn't
serious guy. Not a serious guy.
It's
Look,
literally
guys,
just one panel.
can we call it at this point? There's still no screenshot. Can we call it? The guy fucking flagged
No,
you.
Keem, we're making him. We're telling him to do a screen share, so we can't Photoshop it.
Yeah, but it still isn't happening. And is there a way to retract it? Can't you just retract it?
You can.
I think so.
You can do
Yeah.
that.
So
Yes,
he
you
can just retract everything right now and get out of it. So it doesn't matter either way.
It's taking too long.
It's taking too long, and I just want it to be on record that he is doing this shit. That he is flagging people. Yes, you are. We would have had a screenshot. We would have a screen share by now. Like on record, guilty, 100%, case closed. 10 years. 10 years to irrelevancy. Maybe in 10 years, maybe you could try again. You're done on YouTube. Bye.
Oh, snap. He just fucking dropped the mic and literally left.
I think, Matt, you were hiding shit.
Go ahead. Wait. Jim, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. My mic was out of place there. Matt, don't you want to call him a gnome? You talk shit every time Keemstar came in, but not this time. That's kind of weird.
Because
don't you have any jabs for him?
Okay, listen. I did not do what I'm being accused of doing here.
But you did something else here, and but you did something else you don't want to get caught for.
Okay, hold on. Let me preface this by saying, because this is going to bite me in the ass for a long fucking time.
Matt, just show the screen.
You
reported other people.
No, we want a screen share.
I will send you an image.
No, we want a screen share.
No, because this is. I'll send you an image because look.
No, just okay.
No, wait. I want to hear this.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. Let me preface this by saying.
Go ahead.
That I can get angry and whatever, but in my absolute defense here, which is really not gonna be much of a defense, nothing was taken down.
Matt, look, I get angry too, but anyway, go ahead. Okay,
well, it's a lot of
Go ahead, send it then.
It's this.
Well, I think Matt, I think everyone would. Nobody gives a shit if you flagged other people's shit. The question is, did you flag Ralph's shit?
No, I did not flag Ralph's shit.
Okay, so just post that. No one's gonna give a fuck.
He said he didn't flag anyone. No.
I didn't flag him for.
The only person he said COG. That's the only person you admitted to flag.
Well, that was for content. That was
everyone else you said you didn't do.
That was content ID.
Oh, let's just see it. Pop the cherry, big boy. Yeah. Put it in.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't think anyone cares if it's not Ralph's stream, right? I mean, that's not.
What a naive statement. No, they do.
Yeah, they care. They definitely care, but.
Well, there's definitely a bunch of Medicare ones in there.
There's no. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's.
By the way, let me show. Tomorrow night, it's going to be on this channel apparently now. But Dick Masterson and Mr. Medicare, we're going to do that here. I'm
trying to go on the Dick show this weekend. I need to catch up.
Well, I don't know. Dick has his own program. I'm talking about the kill stream.
I'm sorry. Fuck, my bad. Yeah.
All right, hey, let's stay on topic here, boys.
Yeah, let's stay focused. I'm really interested. I think I'm just like Elsa here.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, my inner merchant.
This is a really long.
Monday nights we were painting the fucking Mona Lisa.
It took me like a second to share mine.
All right, here we go. Screen shares live. Let's see it.
All right, hold on. My pants are off.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right,
Matt, what are you doing? How's it taking so long?
Look at all those tabs.
I have a lot of tabs open, but I have.
Thanks for reporting.
That one. But nothing on.
Now wait a minute.
Nothing on that. That's just.
What the fuck?
In that instance, he had two options: flight or fight. He chose to show everyone, but unfortunately there was no fight in this, because I think he realized because it took so long for him to share his screen, he had screwed up. Now, I'm not going to delve into the reasoning, because I don't understand it enough. On that stream he indicated it was more because of anger, but right there is where his integrity took an absolute nosedive. Friend of mine Mitch, indicated it dived around about the time Candid was a thing, which I honestly forgot about. Apparently the algorithm was sold off anyway, so I don't particularly care. In any case, others indicated it was around the time Kilroy was a thing. I had actually forgotten that existed past the 360 camera joke, which was amusing. Maybe next year it'll be better. I'm not sure if I'm talking about the event or the camera now. In any case, other creators had speculated when Mundane Matt's integrity had suffered. And to go back to the flagging, there were people like Tonka, Failure, and Iwarski all being mentioned. Now, with people like Failure, someone who was in fact a very close friend of Mundane Matt's, and I know this from talking to Cog, they did get on quite well. I wouldn't say, actually maybe it wasn't a close friend, but they certainly got on well enough. I can understand there being a certain level of betrayal in that. With Cog, I don't think he cares. I think he thinks this is all amusing, and I tend to lean in his direction. It is somewhat amusing to watch, but it's also tragic, for obvious reasons. Now, I was on a stream with him last night, because he invited, and I decided to entertain it, where he filled me in with some of the gaps I didn't know about, and I generally don't get involved in what most would consider to be drama. So what I normally do is go to Cog and ask him, because he gives me the best breakdown of any of the other creators I know, and that way I get to consume my popcorn knowing that he could ramble on for at least 4 hours, and I basically get to listen to something that is quite entertaining. Now, I mentioned it was tragic, because I do see this as being quite harmful to your main channel, one that you have tried to rebrand before, one that has suffered. Someone did indicate on the killstream itself that your channel has gone stagnant, because your growth has been 10k over the last year. Personally, 10k for someone like myself, I think that's great, but I think with you, it is bad. It's bad because of how you obtained the audience before the 2016 election, and then obviously what happened after. Now, of course, you're in a bind because you have to either pander to them or be honest with yourself. Of course, in this instance, for your own integrity, you have to be honest with yourself. So I'm not going to criticize that. But this is not helped, and does not help your channel in the long run, when you then flag other people, some of whom rely on this as a source of, or main source, of income, and then give excuses which they sound like. When you say you have some kind of trigger thingy doodah, that's technical, for your name, alert, probably, but also because you get angry. If you get angry when people are critical of you, regardless of whether they are right or not, do you think it's wise to flag them when you yourself spend an inordinate amount of time criticizing other people in the many, many daily videos you do that have been cropped from a stream that I didn't know was what you actually did? This may sound somewhat dense here, but that right there is a form of hypocrisy. And it shows that you have a certain sensitivity towards criticism, which I think makes you a poor candidate for somebody people would want to turn to as a source of social commentary or news, which would somewhat fly in the face of your channel trailer, which Cog also covered on a stream. It was quite cringy. But I'm not here to offer criticisms or any kind of advice when it comes to that, because I do have some advice. I'm not the best at it, and I'm certainly not an ideal candidate for an agony aunt with solutions. I'm a skeptic clone. We don't have solutions. We just point and go, yeah, you're wrong. Herder, remember. Oh, and apparently we're all furries and incels. Now my advice to you, because realistically you only have 2 options. You take some time away, you accept what you do and publicly say it in a video, and spend the rest of your time either trying to earn back the respect or you simply block it out. Okay, that's 2 parts to one suggestion. The second suggestion is you stop. But I don't want you to stop. I don't think you should. You have a good and loyal fanbase, some of whom are so loyal that they've gone on Twitter and have started flagging accounts that have criticized you, which I find fascinating because there have been people in the past that have been critical of you for things you have said. Bering is a perfect example, but I don't think you flagged him because he was right. There is a thing in sports where you try and get under people's skin, in boxing especially. Doing it affects the person's performance, which means you then, if you've managed to get under their skin, have an edge on them. Some turn to a sports psychiatrist. Now I mention this because I think if you are unable to handle criticism aimed at you, for whatever reason, you shouldn't handle it by then going onto streams with people who are critical of you, because they will dogpile you. That Ralph kill stream certainly proved it. Although it was quite amusing to watch the 33-minute clip that Cog had put on his channel. No offense intended, but I'm not involved in any of this, so I get to say this. If you want to offer a rebuttal to criticisms you receive, you should not go onto a live stream and, quotes, debate it. And I certainly would not recommend you do it within the field of internet blood sports, which, courtesy of your more recent actions, whether savoury or not, has seen a bit of a resurgence. I'll leave that to better people to decide whether that is a good thing or not, since I usually mop a floor when I listen to it. The more recent entertainment has in fact been quite entertaining, especially when it came down to that little comment Tonka made about wanting your play button so you could turn it into a belt. I'm not saying you should, but I would like to see a YouTube play button belt. That would be pretty cool, yes. Anyway, please do not flag me, Matt. I am trying very hard to be very polite. I have watched all that has transpired, and from it I have learnt that you are unable to take what you give, and that is criticism. This has a negative impact on your integrity as someone that says they are a news reporter of interesting and differing topics. This also means your channel goes stagnant. It also means your views will suffer. Granted, your social blade indicates your views are doing quite well, and that's good. Considering the circumstances you're in, I'm very happy for you. But if you intend to proceed making social commentary videos where you are critical of something, you are going to receive for a long, long time many memes, many comments, snide and not snide, about what you have done and who you have done it to, because a number of those people, I think we can all agree, did not deserve it. You had a fair argument on the COG thing, the first one. I think it was certainly a debatable one, and I certainly think you should have reached out to him in the first place and simply asked him to remove it. But that doesn't matter. Oh, and you shouldn't have apologised for the Polly thing, because I thought that was brilliant. That all aside, I hope whatever happens next, you are able to continue on YouTube regardless. I would never want to wish anyone off this platform, unless they are a paedophile, or one of those pro-paedophile folk, or a sex offender. Yes, those two groups. I'm sure there are others, but I don't believe you qualify. Anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely Sunday, and thank you all for listening.
You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, because you bitch made. You blame the fucking Kumite because you bitch made, yeah, you fucking bitch made. You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, because you bitch made. You blame the fucking Kumite because you bitch made, yeah, you fucking bitch made. Bitch made! You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made. Nick, you are so bitch made. Jeff, you are so bitch made. You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, because you bitch made. Bitch made! You pussies blame the Kumite because you bitch made. Motherfucker, you bitch made. Yes, you are so bitch made. You cry and blame the Kumite because you bitch made. Yeah, you fucking bitch made. Bitch made! You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, because you bitch made. You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, yeah, you fucking bitch made. Bitch made! You pussies blame the Kumite because you bitch made. Yes, you are so bitch made. Oh, you are bitch made. You cry and blame the Kumite because you bitch made. Yeah, you fucking bitch made. Bitch made! You blame it on the Kumite because you bitch made, because you bitch made. You blame the fucking Kumite because you bitch made. Yeah, you fucking bitch made.
Oh, goddowns.
In your ass.
Imagine my shock